Amazon will soon display a little number next to the price of each product that shows how much the Trump tariffs are adding to the cost of each product. Isn't that a perfect, crystal clear demonstration that it's the American consumer and not China who is going to have to pay for these policies?
Have you ever wondered how much tariffs are going to cost you, the consumer? Well, now Amazon is going to show you. That's right. Today, Tuesday, April 29th, Amazon announced that moving forward, they're going to show the exact additional cost that tariffs are adding to all of your products. Now, for example, a pair of wireless earbuds are going to cost you $121 when normally they would have cost you $99, and it'll show you that $22.77 have been added because of these tariffs. Tariffs are only added to products made and manufactured outside of the United States, but for those products, you're going to see them go up on average 29%. And the White House is not happy about Jeff Bezos's and Amazon's transparency with their consumers, calling this a hostile political move. But what do you think? Are you happy to see what this added cost will bring you? As always, I want to hear down below.
So it was reported today that Amazon was going to start showing tariff charges on all the products they sell on the website, sort of in a form of like a tax underneath the total price, until the White House had like an emergency press conference and absolutely went nuclear on Jeff Bezos and the entire company of Amazon. I mean, Caroline Leavitt literally called Jeff Bezos a Chinese propagandist and said that this is a hostile and political act by Amazon. Now, as Caroline Leavitt was hurling these accusations at Jeff Bezos and Amazon, you can see that Amazon stock took an elevator ride all the way down deep into the red, but then not too far after, Amazon has quickly bounced back and is now even for the day, and that's because President Trump and Jeff Bezos hopped on a phone call to talk things out. Now, after Bezos and Trump's phone call, Amazon spokesperson Tim Doyle put out a statement essentially saying that this was just an idea floated by a couple people in Amazon, but they never approved it and it was not going to happen. Also, after Trump and Bezos' phone call, Trump put out a statement, and I guess they kind of walked back the whole China propaganda thing, where he said, Jeff Bezos is very nice, terrific. He solved the problem very quickly. He did the right thing. Good guy.
There it is. Magnum. Holy moly.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
Dear God. It's beautiful.
It was reported this morning that Amazon will soon display a little number next to the price of each product that shows how much the Trump tariffs are adding to the cost of each product. So isn't that a perfect, crystal clear demonstration that it's the American consumer and not China who is going to have to pay for these policies?
I will take this, since I just got off the phone with the president about Amazon's announcement. This is a hostile and political act by Amazon. Why didn't Amazon do this when the Biden administration hiked inflation to the highest level in 40 years? And I would also add that it's not a surprise because, as Reuters recently wrote, Amazon has partnered with a Chinese propaganda arm. So this is another reason why Americans should buy American. It's another reason why we are onshoring critical supply chains here at home to shore up our own critical supply chain and boost our own manufacturing here.
Is Jeff Bezos still a Trump supporter?
Look, I will not speak to the president's relationships with Jeff Bezos, but I will tell you that this is certainly a hostile and political action by Amazon. And Secretary, if you have anything to add.
Yeah, I would also add that the bringing down the terrible Biden inflation has been a priority for the first 100 days of the Trump administration, and President Trump has done a great job of leading that since January 20th. Interest rates, mortgage rates are down, gasoline and energy prices are down. We're expecting the further decreases. And as Caroline said, the big tax on consumers that goes unnoticed is deregulation or regulation, and we are deregulating and bringing that down. So, from a household income point of view, we would expect real purchasing increases. We've seen them over the first 100 days, and we would expect that to accelerate. We are doing peace deals, trade deals, tax deals, and deregulating. And the deregulation is a longer lead time, but I think by the third and fourth quarters, that's really going to kick in.
We have some breaking news right now. Fox has confirmed that Donald Trump called Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, this morning to complain about the Punch Bowl story that suggested that Amazon would be showing consumers how much Trump's tariffs impact prices on the company's website. And well, then, after this phone call, Amazon released that statement I highlighted earlier today, which essentially said that they were not considering doing what Punch Bowl said that they were going to do on their main storefront, but rather only on their, I believe it was like their small haul website. So based on public reporting, this is what seems to have happened. Punch Bowl releases this story calling out Amazon and what Amazon will do because of the Trump administration's tariffs. Then the White House said that this was hostile by Amazon. Amazon walks it back, and throughout the entire time behind the scenes, Trump called Bezos and personally complained, according to latest Fox reporting. And as a result, Amazon caved. Spread the word. I'll do a full breakdown on my Substack, link to my bio, so subscribe for free and follow along for all the news you need to know about. There'll be much more to come soon.
Great. Jeff Bezos was very nice. He was terrific. He solved the problem very quickly. And he did the right thing, and he's a good guy.
In a surprising turn of events, reports emerged that Amazon was contemplating displaying the impact of tariffs on products' prices, aiming to provide consumers with greater transparency. This move was met with swift criticism from the White House, labeling it a hostile and political act. The controversy underscores the tensions between corporate transparency initiatives and political agendas. The intersection of corporate transparency and political agendas is becoming increasingly complex. As consumers, staying informed is our best tool. Big thanks to Washington Post for bravely asking the tough question during the emergency press conference. Journalism like that matters more than ever. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe. Your engagement helps us continue to shed light on the critical issues that affect us all. Just a quick note, full credit goes to the original creators of these videos. Stay informed, stay engaged, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.